The god of war.
I'd certainly not call our latest battle against Typhon anything close to a victory, yet we were able to repel him finally after your forced retreat. But now it seems he has resumed his slow ascent.
It is yours.
Tula, go for it. No escape. This is a Marty.
The being known as Typhon is the product of an earlier experiment of mine. I sought for my creations to surprise and multiply, but perhaps not to that extent, and I cannot unmake him now.
Good being in the crossroads earlier. My aim is steadier, nerves calm again. I don't get any real peace at home, but it's there to be found in the woods.
No place to practice singing at home either, I expect. Is it truly that concerning if Apollo hears? He can't be that much better, and he'd probably be proud of you.
Or he'd tease me incessantly. I'd likely have to put an arrow through him and get into a heap of trouble. Not prepared to take that sort of risk, sister.
My chaos curse subsided.
At least you made the awful Typhon's life more difficult last night, my niece. He almost crushed you like a shellfish, didn't he? But you created just enough annoyance that we pushed him back after you ran away, or whatever you did.
Lucky's blessing on you, Em. Impressive work. Her graces are in very high demand. Much as she likes getting involved in personal affairs, yours surely is a special case.
You said yourself you're not supposed to be here, Icarus. Kronos may have flung open the underworld gates, but your place is still below with us. Come back.
I always messed everything up, you know. I just want to be useful to someone for once. So please, let me stay here. Let me have this.
Thank you, Flower.
Let's do it. In you go.
Friendly bit of advice. You turn your back on the sea, you're going to regret it. And the sea in this case is myself.
I'm sorry, Uncle Poseidon.
She can bite back. Perhaps I shouldn't be rewarding you for this, but I just cannot help myself.
So what's it like having been forcibly dragged back to hell this many times? At least you know where you truly belong.
You and me both, babe. You're the one who's not supposed to be up here. As for getting dragged back down, it's no big deal. I can just fly on back.
But as soon as your strength falters, the spirits of the dead shall take hold of you again. Many of them probably seek vengeance for something you did.
Well, then they can have a piece of me and feel all better about themselves. After all, I've got so much to give. We'll both go back to hell. No, come on, wait.
She never learns.
What'd you miss?
Special delivery.
Yeah, come, everybody, let's have another round. Why, hello. Now that's the spirit, giving back to the community. I like it, yeah? After all, you know I can't make cheer and revelry for everyone all by myself, don't you? Though between us, I still can make an awful lot.
Such cheer and revelry that you've created seemingly out of thin air. And during such a time. Well, if this truly is to be a never-ending feast, then you'll need plenty of supplies.
You really are just passing through? Look at all these temptations in every form. The liquid kind, the sumptuous kind. But you're unmoved and undeterred?
Look, I would truly love to stay. Enjoy a beverage and a bite, speak with all these doubtless interesting guests, but I can't. Don't you understand? Your mountain is burning.
Well, if it's burning, baby, let it burn, I say. But I don't want to argue anymore. I mean, it's just another form of fighting, yeah? So you go do your thing, and I'll do mine. Coming right up.
Go, Tula. Victory.
Right on. Off she goes.
Thank the fates that you eluded Typhon's fury. And you created enough of a diversion that we were able to fortify our defenses and keep that monstrosity at bay. For now.
But he'll be back. Have you discovered any weaknesses of note? I'd rather do more than distract him.
A being of that size will not have many weaknesses. Although no creature likes to be jabbed in the eyes. And Typhon has a great many of them, for better or worse. And if we muster all our powers, perhaps we can drive him back.
How goes it, Golly? Good luck with your mission. Focus, Mel. Tell me, Titan, do you recall a mortal woman by the name of Dora? Her shade responded strangely when I mentioned you, but can't seem to remember what you did.
Best leave it be, Agent of Change. That old shade's latent memories have more to do with gods and their deceptions than with anything I did.
Elaborate. Tell me what happened to her. You keep blaming everything on the gods, as though all this is solely their responsibility.
Oh, on the contrary. I take responsibility for mortal kind. But for all their failings, vices, and downfalls, I am not to blame. Nor is this Dora. You tell her I said that. I've done my part here, just as you did yours. For this was bound to happen as it did. This changes nothing.
Go lick your wounds.
See, you still got that adamant shard I sent over before. Just a bit of scrap, really, but it's a shiny one and has some decent heft. And I can use it to pinpoint you quick.
I draw you down, O Moon. Lend me your light.
We breathe, we bleed, we rest, we start anew. Did we create this cycle, or are we merely part of it? Sometimes I ask myself this question while I ride.
Here's what's in stock. All right, Em, I don't want to hold you up now that you're here. You've got important business after all. Just making sure you made it in one piece.
Still in one piece, Lord Hermes, but we'll see how long that sticks. Though who knows, perhaps Typhon will flatten me instead of tearing me to shreds.
Oh, that is grim. Although you know what else is? This entire situation we're in. I mean, look at this place. So how about we both get out of here?
shall not climb another stone.
Olympus. Quickly now.
If one is of the underworld, having to battle at extraordinarily high altitudes is ill-advised. There must be some more down-to-earth approach.
Hey! Return to Shadow now. Good enough. You knew I could do it, didn't you, Phrynos?
Oh, you're up.
Dora, I hope you don't mind, but I asked Prometheus himself about this old connection that you feel. He's cagey with his words, but does seem to remember you in turn.
Oh. Kind of weird of you to do that, especially since it sounds like he's trying to kill your family up there, but thanks. What do you say?
Well, he said he's not to blame for mortal kind's failings and such, and that neither are you, and asked I tell you so on his behalf. Before attacking me, per usual, of course.
Whew, that's a relief. All this time, I figured if there's any two individuals responsible for all the badness mortals have to deal with, it's Prometheus and me. We're talking stomach aches, heartaches, taxation, lying, cheating. You name it.
It's utter nonsense, but do you have any idea what he could have meant?
Nope. But since you're the one who's talking to him on the regular, maybe you could ask. Now that we're curious.
We'll figure this out. Come along, then.
Oh, hey. I know what it's like, being pushed away, having everybody smile to your face, then stab you in the back. Well, for what it's worth, I don't believe a word they're saying about you.
I see. And to whom exactly are you referring? And can you cite an example of the words purportedly said?
Oh, it's just Odysseus and Hecate. I can't believe they think you're gonna fail, that you don't have what it takes. I mean, I don't want you to succeed, but I never pretended otherwise.
You're trying to undermine them.
I'm just trying to help.
One more accomplishment.
Fresh from the pot.
I remain rather partial to our old cauldron. This one that you procured with all the stars. Your magic shan't just magically improve because of it.
We still retain the old cauldron, of course. Just say the word and I can change it back. As for this one, a new beginning can yield powerful results. Isn't that so?
Well, if this fancy bit of metalwork inspires you to greater acts, then 'tis worth its weight. I'll not ask you to change it back. And even if I did, heed your instincts, not mine.
I trust yours, too.
You got him. You and the goddess Artemis make quite a force out there, by all accounts. And you sing together beautifully at that. Olympus sent her to check up on us then, eh?
I think so, yes. But I have complete trust in her, if that's what you're wondering. She tells Olympus no more than they need to know to rest assured about our partnership.
She is by nature rather cautious, isn't she? Well, for my part, I'm pleased you have in her not just an ally, but a friend.
For my part, too.
You really showed that Typhon, huh? Why are you looking at me with that consternated face, young one? Mayhaps in search of wisdom you would like me to impart?
It's just, even now, I know so little of your past. I have to admit, Commander, there are such times when I begin to feel as though you're not being candid with me.
What? No. Look, I'm here to focus on your martial expertise rather than prattle on about the way things used to be. But fine, what is it you really wish to know?
I wish to know exactly who you truly are.
Well, I'm not telling you.
Fine.
That cuts straight.
Over here.
Never accept defeat.
Cold up here.
I have to say I was reluctant to participate in these affairs at first. A war must run its course. I often set the wheels in motion, yes, but then observe impartially. This one, however, has become a bit of an exception.
What else? Char, come closer.
The sorceress. The shades about this place. They're trapped in the decaying bodies of their mortal selves, aren't they? Unable to travel to my father's realm.
I know, right? This is a revolution in the necromantic arts. These shuffling wretches trapped on the very verge of death. I could study them for moons and moons on end.
Perhaps I misjudged your woodsy cousin Artemis. To think that she found you. I was certain she was merely gallivanting with her nymph friends rather than being of use.
Long way to go from there, right, Em? Well, let's see if we can't cut out a little travel time to your next destination.
More odd than not of late, Swift Hermes has been nowhere to be found. Not here, at least, but perhaps somewhere down in your realm,
You made your own wings, munitions, apparently the latest Daedalus hammers. You've become quite the craftsman.
Come on, Melly. My father was a master by the time he was my age, even before I died. I'll never surpass him.
That's not what I've said. Your work is your own, and it's good. Better than good. When are you finally going to step out from your father's shadow?
Funny question coming from you. My father may not be a god, but he's probably the greatest artist and inventor that ever lived. He'd be the first to say I'll never reach his level. Anyway, I'm through trying to prove myself to him.
Let us together shine this night, O moon.
From your perspective, those waters must appear to have no end. But they do end. And you have means to quickly cut across. I shall watch you sail on and help you make haste.
Trouble? You think just because you've been cozying up to me at the crossroads that I'm gonna let up on you here? Well, you're wrong, babe. I know what you're trying to do.
You know what I'm trying to do because I've plainly and repeatedly explained to myself. And yet you still pretend as though there's something much more complicated going on.
Oh, and now you're trying to guilt trip me to top it off. Well, I don't need to take that kind of guff from you. Nobody pushes me around, get it? Why would you do this to me, babe?
Buzz off.
A brief word. Your companion, Dora. She does not remember me, not yet. But she shall. And in so doing, remember why she chose to forget me to begin with. And forget so much more.
You say she's not to blame for the failings of mortal kind, as though she could have carried such a burden to begin with. What happened? How do you know her?
That one is haunted by her past, as you can see. But it is not my place to tell you any more than I already have, lest she recall too much too quickly. All in due time, as my master would say. Compared to what I have withstood before, this was nothing at all. I should have expected this.
know he'd lose. Ah. Out, Typhon! Zeus should be here soon. Come on, Lord Zeus.
Have you not had enough of this, Typhon?
Lord Zeus. Right now.
Upon the mountain of the gods, one's mortal senses surely would be overwhelmed. So if you are unable now to see or hear or smell or touch or taste it, that is surely for the best.
What? Return to Shadow now? A night well spent. A satisfactory result that time, wouldn't you say?
What have you done?
Prometheus refuses to elaborate about your past with him, Dora. But he believes you're going to remember soon enough. My worry is you're better off not knowing.
And what makes you say that? Besides the part where I've already told you I get a not great feeling just from sounding out his name. Prometheus, ugh, yeah, there it is.
He gave me the impression you forgot about him, and much more, by choice. If that's true, perhaps it's for the best. If only for the sake of your past self.
Forget my past self, Mel. My current self is pretty caught up now in getting to the bottom of all this. Isn't there some sort of witch spell you could do to jog my memory or something?
Well, now that I know of this specific connection you seem to have, it's something to work with. But are you absolutely sure it's what you want?
Oh yeah. It's gonna be something good.
I'll take your word for it. Oh, hello.
All part of the task. These crossroads flourish thanks to this renewal project of yours. You saw an opportunity to get it off the ground even now.
This is our home. It should be cared for, clean and beautiful. I recruited Dora to assist me so that the work wouldn't have to wait forever.
Dora? I've not once heard the invocation of her name and work in the same breath. I think that you persuaded that one to be of service.
She's pleased to help.
You did it.
I must admit, on some occasion all the tales you told about the sea monster Charybdis felt almost beyond belief. Now having faced the blasted thing, I feel you sold it short.
What, faced Charybdis? Ah, goddess, I'd heard reports about some sort of whirlpool within Poseidon's rift, and now my fears confirmed. At least she didn't swallow you outright.
Any practical advice on how to deal with her?
Avoid her at all costs?
Been meaning to try this. Great Mother Gaia, listen to my heart's desire.
By your will.
My fate is mine. adding up.
You're reminiscent of your brother quite a bit. A consummate dealer of death he was, born in the pressures of the deepest hells. Although perhaps you wouldn't get along, just as my siblings and I have our little spats.
Scoundrel Prometheus got a proper punishment from you last night, Athena says. We've been unable to subdue him, as he's sneaky like the forces he commands. But now you've drawn him out.
You saw me stash some goods for you up on our mountaintop, right, Em? It's just a bit out of the way for my professional associate, though we'll keep you supplied.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
All beings struggle to communicate. I learned from Nyx how to express myself, as you from your headmistress. Our speech is rooted in the past, our connections tenuous.
Then Apollo's been in touch already, How quick to lend fair goddesses a hand. Though, nowhere to be found back when your brother needed aid.
And cypress twigs, cotton plant and shard of flint, cherry pit and sprig of mint, heap of soil, chip of stone, harpy feather, knuckle bone, hoof of pig and fur of hound, brew a potion safe and sound. Piggies, look who's back. So what is even happening there at the Mountain of the Gods? Some nights, great plumes of flame appear on the horizon, and storm clouds, terrible as ever I have seen.
The source of these phenomena is a two-pronged assault on Mount Olympus. The Titan Prometheus and his raiders, and the monster Typhon himself. I'm headed to face them.
Good heavens, you mean face them all, Poppet? Although perchance the perils you confront beneath the earth are even worse. Let me protect you then, as best I can.
Choose one, spurn the other.
Oh, truly?
Choice. Perhaps you haven't heard, so I'll enlighten you. My generosity is not unlimited.
I mean no disrespect. Let's all just take a breath.
Well, just so much for that lot. May my blessing serve you better than them. You earned it.
Lord Charon?
Oh, that's a trim ship with the underworld boatman at the helm. Perhaps I ought not call him underworld boatman anymore, or he's become a proper captain now. I'll have to keep the currents clear for him.
Hey, babe. This isn't working. Why won't you stop? What's it gonna take, huh? You. I'll get you for this.
See you strive. Probably stolen.
I mean, really, what's the fear?
Still feasting.
Are they gonna rip me up limb from limb? Well, I can't die, man. I'll just put myself together and then have another drink.
Coinage.
Oh, Mel, hey.
What's the occasion for the feasting, anyway? I fail to see what cause there is to celebrate right now.
Don't you get it, baby? Every moment that we live and breathe is more than cause enough. Maybe you're into feeling bad, I don't know. But me, I'm into feeling good.
How strange it is to meet you face to face. Your brother Zagreus I spoke to many times, though by boon all but once. You must know he had his struggles at home. Now it seems your side of the family is repaying us for back then.
If there's a debt to be repaid, then I am unaware, Lady Athena. I'm here because our family is in peril, my side and yours.
Of course, and it wasn't my intent to suggest otherwise. I'm merely reflecting on the change of circumstance. Well then, one boon deserves another.
Titan?
The future is a series of fixed points. Not even my master believes this to be true, but I have seen the many possibilities. The only question is, which is our destination?
You fill my mind with this nonsense. Not even the three fates know entirely what the future holds, for they are always weaving.
They were always weaving, yes. I know that you know that they weave no longer now. Yet moment by moment the future still unfolds. Let us give shape to it ourselves. If suffering today brings about a better tomorrow, so be it. This changes nothing.
In we go. All right, Typhon.
Apocalyptic Typhon, Lord and Father of monstrosity, has fallen to the gods before. And for that ancient bitter loss, he now exacts a most terrible price.
He'll soon be falling to the gods again. These two again. Come on, cat. Now this fortress is your grave. Monster!
Olympians, let's give him everything we've got.
Right on time.
He's weakened. End this now. Fall back to the palace. Fight!
It takes practically all night for the hard-toiling princess of the dead to clamber to the highest point upon Olympus. But as often is the case, her return trip flies by in no time at all.
Return to Shadow now. Adequate.
Oh, finally.
Hear me, shades of the dead, and listen well. needed now to join our fight. Upon Olympus and in depths of hell. Within these crossroads, you are safe with us. Yet
I'm fine, really.
Ask your service to our cause. Your will is yours, your choice is given thus. Together, let us rise above our flaws. So mote it be. Continue apace.
I know what you're up to with all this decoration stuff you've got me doing, Mel. What, you think I'm about to find my true calling in death just by updating some old light fixtures?
You already found your calling, as the best haunter in all the Crossroads, if not the entire world. The renewal project is simply a way to give something back to this place.
Maybe. But I'd make a lousy haunter if my existence wasn't utterly devoid of meaning. So don't let me catch you trying to help me find some purpose. Because I don't want any.
Perish the thought.
Blood and darkness.
You've been back a while, yet still isolate yourself. Your brother makes more of an effort to fit in, but he struggles too. You may have more in common than you think.
Oh, really? Maybe I'll go over and tell him you said that. What, you think just because most of the world hates his guts, same as mine, that we're alike?
Well, I'd not put it that way at all, though I do think each of you has been misunderstood in your own right.
What's not to understand? I'm Strife, he's Doom. These are simple concepts, babe. Though granted, most of the world is pretty stupid.
You shouldn't say such things.
You mean the truth?
Did it again. Which sorts of foul monstrosities were the Olympians contending with of late? As if the Titans' armies weren't troublesome enough, now Typhon's brood.
Well, imagine horrors of all shapes and sizes. Each some mix of muscle, eyes, and teeth. They climb up from beneath the ground. Some practically ooze from the walls.
And I take it that he has far more of these children than even your Lord Uncle Zeus. And all spoiled rotten. Feuding families. Cause of most every great war I've known.
I'd not considered it that way. It's now or never.
I understand the goddess Eris hounds you quite incessantly each night that you approach. I have to say it puts me in a bit of a predicament, for Strife has benefited what I do far more than most. Yet I know that she cannot be controlled.
Running to no-eyed Polyphemus, I hear. Mean bastard, big, all meat and muscle. Could have used that one at the old forge. Oh well, hope he doesn't try to chew you up or nothing.
Marrow. Splash of oil. Ah, welcome.
You must know a great deal about mortals. How they live, suffer, and die. Have you found ways to ease their passing, at least?
Why ever would I do a thing like that? Great Hecate herself says that the greatest teacher is out there, but to suffer is to learn. I merely wish to become a good teacher myself.
Mortal cries of anguish and despair do nothing to move you to compassion, or to mercy at least. I find them quite unnerving.
You learn to close your heart to all of it. No mortal has a right to live for long. Certainly there exist those whose skill is to ease suffering. I merely seek to understand its cause.
You've seen it? Our mountain's like a cross between a luxurious palace and an impregnable fortress. The so-called legions of Kronos will be getting through these walls.
One disadvantage to my being all the way out here is I'm unable to put arrows through Prometheus from such a range. Apollo says he's been a real bother.
He's a problem and a threat. Even unarmed, and seemingly not even at full strength, for he still bears old wounds. He has more than enough fury to make up.
Great, another angry titan. Well, if he's seething all the time, he's liable to make mistakes. It wouldn't be the first time.
Phoebe's out there managing frontline defensive strategies and such. We mostly stay out of each other's way. She keeps her head in times like these, I'll give her that.
I've heard many a hero claim the next best thing to arms forged by Hephaestus is his blessing. Though I think they'd all rather have mine.
Whom to upset this time?
We'll show them all.
The sea can be a moody mistress indeed. And you know why, my little niece? Because I can be a moody mister.
Sorry.
And just like that, my furies ebbed away as well.
Looky who! You took forever getting here, only to turn up practically as dead as the crews of all those ships headed this way.
Apologies for any inconvenience, Eris. Fortunately, there's a quite refreshing fountain not too far from here, which should do wonders for my injuries.
Oh, then you're so close! Maybe you could make a break for it. The pathway out of here is right behind me. Oh no, not again, not again!
You started it.
Hey, look, man, let's not talk about that sort of thing in here. Let's just relax. No need to get all down about that stuff.
Mine.
Nice.
What if you couldn't feast any longer? Imagine something so dire that it forced you to put a stop to this way of life. Brought ruin to everything you hold dear.
I know what you're trying to do, baby, and it isn't gonna work. I've tuned out every bit of negativity, including yours. And since I'm a good host, I'm still gonna give you this.
The question you're about to ask is mocking nonsense to supplant the more important subject troubling you now. Go on. I cannot respond if you hold back.
No. You have no control over me or my future. And don't worry, I'm not going to hold back.
I knew you would react this way, but knew no other way to broach the subject. How often I create the outcomes I'm attempting to prevent. Curse these old wounds of mine. I once was stronger than this. I've suffered worse.
Eagle's feather.
lightning bolts to spare, Typhon.
The future is uncertain, but one certainty is this. Time marches ever onward, often faster than one might presume, until we find ourselves wherever the fates mean for us to be, which in the Princess of the Dead's case is right here.
Return to Shadow now? A good night's rest.
You know how late it is? Sometimes I hardly recognize this place. The tent, I mean. Just look at all this stuff. It's practically a palace now.
I never thought I'd want to live in a palace. Though when you put it that way, I have second thoughts. Were all the latest decorative touches to your liking?
More stuff to mess with means more haunting opportunities, so yeah, I think it's fine. It's you I'm worried about. Not quite as neat and sparse in here as it used to be.
We could always neaten it up again.
Please, no.
To your success.
Sister Artemis, I really have to talk to you about something of the utmost importance right now.
Nice try, Sister Malinui, but I won't break that easily. Not here. Now, are you going to join in or not?
Lost and ever wandering, stranded after life, a crossroads in the gloom. The moon lights your way through wild woods, twisting through the dark to find your refuge here. Be welcome here and safe. The Silver Sisters wait. Moonlight guide you home tonight in shadow.
That was nice.
Closer to victory. This is about your 100th night, Goddess. Several moons at least in mortal terms. Feels like a while, yet no time at all. That's the insidious work of Kronos for you.
I think you're right now that you mention it. The passage of time has always felt strange to me, but even more so since this all began. Did you feel similarly in your mortal days?
Aye, like you have no idea. It must be even stranger for you gods. So much time can pass in the blink of an eye. The best we all can do is use it well.
Aye.
I always took Prometheus for a mere pacifist, so readily did he accept his fate when he was caught defying my Lord Father's will. Since found his fighting spirit, has he? At times it takes some pain and suffering to discover who we are.
Whenever you invoke me thus, I urge my steeds toward the earth as far as they dare tread. They are becoming braver, I should think. Now please use well the power I reveal in you.
Dusky wing and horn of bull. Lichen, garlic, bark of pine, dash of oil, drop of wine. Cap of mushroom, skin of snake, lemon juice and sand of lake. There you are! So you have seen the great monstrosity with your own eyes, have you, Poppet? Typhon, I mean, of course. Oft have I wondered about his deep connection to the natural world.
And what connection would that be? He's a monster, just as you said. A thing that does not belong in our world.
Yet there he is, where you'll be going soon. Who only knows the limits of our world, and that which it contains? Certainly not you or I, Poppet. All that is here belongs, is what I say. That is your will.
I feel a little off.
Trouble. Too many harpies around here, though they're all just a bunch of pushovers. They know who's the top bird and treat me like a goddess.
You are a goddess, Eris. Although the harpies aren't as quick to recognize my own divinity.
Maybe they don't like you since you don't have any wings. Although in your case, it could really be a lot of things.
Lord Hermes.
So I say, can't we just... Wait, have I not already told this one before? You'll tell me if I did. Or if you don't remember, that's cool. Neither do I. What were we on about? Look, everyone. Hey, you look, did you shrink down or something? Or did I grow bigger all of a sudden? Or, my head.
Oh, right. A reminder about my temporarily reduced stature. It's due to a bit of magic from my companion, the Enchantress Circe. So the effect is rather noticeable, then?
I mean, yeah. Circe, huh? I know that name. Sounds like she knows a trick or two. Maybe she'll get an invite to the next one of these.
Get home safe. Guess who? Either you're a liar when it comes to your supposed foresight, or you're letting me win. Who doesn't want a good thrashing from some witch every so often?
The difference between you and me is that you merely can suspect and theorize, whilst I know for certain. Yet there are truths that I cannot impart.
That's quite all right. I didn't think you would. I can change the future with my actions, whether I know what the future holds or not.
Take it from me, Agent of Change. The more you know of the future, the less likely you are to shape it as you desire. I've done my part here, just as you did yours. For this was bound to happen as it did. I should have expected this.
Always use more. Hail, Typhon! I don't think so.
Let's see how you like this, you monster.
There we are. Get him now.
princess of the dead discovers all the splendors for which Mount Olympus is well known, and she partakes of them, including an express trip back to her more modest home.
Return to Shadow now. Another eventful night.
Out late again, huh?
A positive outcome.
Full grown. Grow strong. Grow and flourish.
It's an auspicious night.
What is this stuff you're always littering about here anyway? Cyclops jerky? Did you happen on a limitless supply?
Know what? As a matter of fact, I did. And you'll never guess where from. This stuff is so addictive once you get into it. Want to try some?
No.
So you basically just stand here, saying stuff, whatever pops in your head, and those other shades and Mel, they eat it up.
They do eat it up, disciple, for it is nourishment born of the wisdom of a vast experience, well informing that which pops into my head. Now, could you please give me a break?
Okay, I hear ya, Commander.
Where were we?
I'll make this count.
Your latest effort to stop Typhon did not go as you presumably desired, yet we still were able to use the diversion you created to our advantage. Now for the Titan Kronos, yes?
I see you once again.
Got it.
I was unable to detect you for some time, but then the Earth itself shuddered, as though an object of very substantial size fell from considerable height. That must have been the being you call Typhon. Did you cause him to fall? Do not respond.
Together, let us see to it that Kronos reaps all that he has sown.
Have enough surface air for now, I get it, Em. The more familiar path is often best. Either way, take this at your own pace. Don't anybody rush you, except me.
Greetings, little raven. Safe travels. I call upon the moon and draw you down.
You are fortunate to learn from the wanderer Odysseus. I used to follow all his mortal struggles, from his warring to his voyages. Some of the tales about him are embellished, but not all. He is an interesting man.
Had your fill of Olympus for a while. Surpassing me here must be far less burdensome than having to gouge all of Typhon's eyes.
It's positively pleasant by comparison, but I'll get back to dealing with the father of all monsters soon enough.
Then gather what strength you can in the meantime. For now, the underworld awaits, but I yet hold the key. Now the crossed flames! sleep. Sisters, no! Let us try this. Good form. That is enough.
I knew you would prevail.
Conspicuous. I know not how you bested the father of all monsters, but all it did was make him angrier.
That her again? That's her. Don't worry, man, this won't take long. This won't take long at all.
Let me help you.
Thought they'd never leave. Hey. Huh, it's only you. Been getting crowded lately between all these chats and what's-her-name stomping around. At least you're not her.
What's her name? That sounds like Nemesis. Scornful expression, dark hair, and armor. What's your concern with her?
Gives me a bad vibe. Storms around, shakes everything up. Something about her, I don't know. Don't hurt my head, okay?
Gonna handle this. Want a bit of extra gold? Then earn it. Now heads up, they're coming. There they are. Wanna go?
Spouts are up.
There you go.
Got you again.
How did I lose this bad? First wager in a while. Been busy up top, breathing surface air. Thought maybe you came to your senses and left things to me.
Oh, I'm not finished here by any means. And evidently neither are you. Still at it like before. Quite difficult, I know.
Oh, shut up.
Interesting.
Check it out, gals. Oh, it's only you. Not just another one of those sailors we've been seeing more and more of lately here. Look at this crowd. We've been causing a real stir.
Perhaps those sailors are just remnants of the sunken fleet that Kronos sends against the gods. I've had my scuffles with them recently.
Oh, no, I don't think so, lady. Our fame is due to good old-fashioned word of mouth. And there is nothing you can do to stop it now. Showtime, gals. You can stay away. It seems every
over. I won't wind up like all these wretches here. Hello, Echo, my friend.
Hello, my friend. My friend.
I always thought these fields of mourning, they were just a place for falling deep into despair. But you really have been getting better here.
Getting better here. Better here. Better here.
Well, I know it's difficult to seek for aid, but if there's anything that I can do, I'm here for you, all right?
All right, I'm here for you. All right, I'm here for you.
You're the best.
The best. The best.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Accept this message. This message. This message.
The will of water. I know that hound. You're on a scouting mission for Headmistress, Gal. Off she goes. You're not afraid of dogs, are you, Tula?
Three monstrously sharp-fanged heads of Cerberus bent low in shame.
Where did he go? This is it. The old service hall. Unseen. Service entrance. just a few chambers to the house.
An infiltrator breaks through our defenses.
Come on, Cat. Father?
Who goes? You.
You saw what happened. What Kronos did to Mother and my brother and the rest. Where are they? Where is he holding them?
My knowledge of this is not up to date. He made everybody stop somehow. I saw them, still a stone. Not petrified exactly, but ensnared. In the great hall of the house. He must have stored them someplace else inside.
Even when I'm able to vanquish Kronos on a given night, most of the house is sealed off, and I'm unable to remain for long. How can we break them out?
Perhaps if you ask the Titan very nicely, he shall comply. Daughter, I know of no way to undo his work, and have no wisdom to impart. But this I can provide. I'll go.
I shall return.
The monstrous hound of hell bears countless fangs as if to say, back off.
Won't let me. Swim time. I'm home.
Returned from above ground. I understand your latest vainglorious attempt to reclaim Olympus for the gods did not pan out. Perhaps in the moment you witnessed the father of all monsters in all his terrifying stature, you at last understood your folly.
You awakened that monstrosity and call me vainglorious? Typhon is not going to take orders from you or anyone. He'll have nothing left to rule over if he has his way.
No, you gods shall have nothing left to rule over if he has his way, and I mine. Typhon may not be the negotiating type, but we need no agreement to pursue the same result. Now this... Goddess. Show yourself. tricks. To be sure, but you accomplish naught. Curse you, and all the gods.
Fall, I said. Stay dead. Such power.
What does the future hold? Only the fates themselves, and perhaps Prometheus, the Titan of Foresight, know full well. Unfortunately, all of them are rather indisposed right now.
Ow! Return to Shadow now. I did all right that time. Glad to be back here with you. But it's a new night now.
Who dares?
Ensure that each is whole.
Artemis,
fancy running into you again. As we hold out against our common foe. To achieve victory, we must endure the ravages on us time would bestow. So mote it be.
Good, there you are. I'm late getting back, but couldn't bring myself to leave before you were up and about again. How are you feeling?
Considering the Titan of Time almost sliced me in two last night with a scythe twice my size that cuts through the air itself, I could be worse. Thank you for waiting up for me.
Of course. I like what you've done to this place. It's like a proper war camp now. With a taverna, hot springs. I ought to stop in more often. Shine on without me for now.
Shine on yourself.
You think that you achieved a victory, witch? You merely prolonged your demise, for the Titan whom you vanquished possesses but the smallest fraction of my power.
So you heard. I'm surprised and humbled that you deigned to pay my meager accomplishments any heed, O Spirit. How did you know?
I am all-knowing.
Also, the shades out there were going off about it. Some of them are right outside the tent. Told them they can't come in, but they're still out there, I think.
Thank you for keeping them at bay.
To your success.
Back from Tartarus. They've ceased attempts to find a good route through Elysium, hence your somewhat unconventional way into Tartarus. The old administrative corridor remains neglected still?
Completely deserted, to the point of being rather peaceful. Drops me right into the maintenance sector, just as you mapped out.
Oh, our shades deserve the greatest share of credit for that feat. Though I'll take some, if you insist. Your task is difficult enough that we didn't need you getting lost along the way.
No objections here.
The Slayer of Titans returns. Them sinuses.
I saw my father recently, Commander. Bound in chains in deepest Tartarus. A prisoner of time. After all he's been through, though, couldn't even remember you by name.
How terrible that is, young one. Your papa and I, we couldn't have been closer. Perchance he merely has forgotten because of everything he's going through.
I can't believe he'd just entirely forget one of his most trusted advisors. There must be some way to help him recall.
No, you gotta let him come around on his own.
You're probably right.
Thank you so very much for watching. If you like this video, leave a comment and a like down below. And feel free to subscribe to my channel. And also check out my Patreon page in the description below if you want to support my channel, so I can keep doing more story videos like this one. Thank you very much. Bye bye.